I've tested a grand total of 5 Reta arms, spelled Retay, R-E-T-A-Y. I think Reta is the correct pronunciation. Masai Maras. This is the last one. It's called the Jet Black, with a 24-inch barrel, which I like. I'm using the True Lock Precision Hunter Improved Modified Choke. So effectively it's a 25-inch barrel, but particularly with inertia guns, 24-inch barrel is generally ideal. These are some Federal 1-ounce 1080 foot per second loads. So we'll see if we can get this thing to cycle. Very easy to load, which is nice. And it jams. So, the reason I mention this is because of the 5, every single Masai Mara I've had has ejected 1-ounce loads, slow 1-ounce loads. I'm not talking about 1,300 foot per second FETASC loads, right out of the box with no break-in. Now this gun's certainly been broken in. What has helped is storing the gun with the action open. So there's nothing wrong with the gun, but this is 1 out of 5, but in this case, the only thing I can think of is just we've got an overly stiff mainspring in the buttstock. And that's the culprit, because everything else is nice and smooth. I'll shoot it for a few more. I'll shoot a few more 1080 foot per second 1-ounce loads, and we'll see if we have any better luck. So I got one hung up on the 3rd. So, after all this time shooting it, it's still not 100%. It's not reliable in my terms with slow 1-ounce loads. Obviously, fast 1-ounce loads or 1 1/8 loads, no problem whatsoever. All right, these are also Federal Top guns, but 1 1/8. So I want you to see the difference. I don't anticipate any problem whatsoever with 1 1/8 loads. But that's why we test them. No problem whatsoever. Now that's excellent ejection. That's 4-foot ejection, 4.5 feet. So that's excellent. So they don't all do this. In fact, this is the only one that I'm aware of that has had such difficulty. So it's the luck of the draw. I'm not sure what Rete Arms guarantee is on something like this, but if you're looking for a 1-ounce load shooting inertia gun, Rete has to step up to the plate and make sure they've got the proper springs. Now the Rete comes with a 5-year warranty. Service is handled by Briley. This gun's has had an awful lot of rounds through it, so it goes far beyond anything we call normal break-in. So if you want a good reliable load that won't beat you up with an inertia gun, not just this one, but most inertia guns, Federal makes an 1 1/8 1145 foot per second load. That's very, very good. That'll cycle most any inertia gun out there. And beyond that, you can always go with a faster 1-ounce load. Rather than 1180, look for something around 1250 foot per second. Just a little sharper recoil pulse to compress the inertia spring. So I think that's the case here. All right. These are Remington American Clay and Field ounce and an eighth, 1200 foot per second. I don't suspect we'll have any problems with these shells whatsoever. I don't know if I got that pheasant on video or not. I hope I did, but no viewfinder, so that was just blind luck if I did. This is going to be one great year for pheasants. But with ounce and an eighth loads, no problem whatsoever. So I do recommend them. And I'm going to wait to hear if there's any type of guarantee after reasonable break-in about this 1 ounce load business. I consider this gun an anomaly. That's why I try to test multiple guns. Out of 5, this is the only one that's had a real rough time with 1 ounce loads, and it still does. Not faster 1 ounce loads, but 1180 foot per second top guns, it's still not reliable. Other than that, superb gun. Just use peppier loads with this model. With every other Masai Mara I've tested, no issue whatsoever with 1 ounce loads.